Going on, but hopefully I am your main English destination. Here we go, guys, starting over here at the top right side of the map, representing RoX.KiS, the new player in the green trunks. We got the Protoss player Fraer. His opponent down at the bottom left side, cross positions, we have the dominating Protoss. For Empire, we have Mista. Alright, guys, welcome in again. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the Acme IPL 4 finals between Empire and RoX.KiS. Score of 2-2 at the moment in a best of 7. King of the Hill style format. This is very interesting because basically right now it doesn't matter. It's almost like any a GSTL type format. The only thing that really confused me was game 1, KiS and LiveZerg play, and then LiveZerg played KiS again in game number 2. So it was very interesting. It confused the absolute heck out of me. So I was just like, are these like best of 3s for like each match point or something like that? Oh well, no big deal, no big deal. So what we have right now here is a PvP between RoX.KiS and Empire. The new player for RoX.KiS on the map is Fraer, definitely their best Protoss, I believe, on the team, as far as I know, that is. Lots of recent cup wins for himself between Zotac and a lot of the European cups that there's around in the game right now. Meanwhile, Mista himself winning a lot of cups. Not really huge, significant, nothing WCS related. Nothing huge WCS related between both of them. The only big name for RoX.KiS that was related to WCS was Slivko, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Slivko, but kind of bad news bears for RoX.KiS. Slivko has left the team a few weeks ago. They have picked up a new guy for their junior squad, but that's about basically it. Not a lot of activity. Not definitely any Zerg to replace Slivko, unfortunately, especially his talent and his tier of play. So as we see, everything coming out very smooth. Double gas right now by Mista. Same thing coming out by Fraer. A little bit later second gas for him. Now, unfortunately, this is one of my weaker understanding matches of PvP. Basically, I don't want to be like that guy. They're just like, oh yeah, PvP, the coin flip matchup. But it will be interesting to see what exactly happens here, because basically a lot of PvP turns into one base attack to defense builds into expansions if it doesn't kill them off. Not a lot of Terran style or Zerg style where they take the expansion very early and then play up into a macro game. So with the double gas, I'm not exactly sure what Mista does plan. He could maybe going Blink Stalkers with a lot of gas, could be maybe going Dark Templars. But for now, what he's doing is just making sure, getting a scout, make sure there's no probes hiding around in his natural, make sure there's basically nothing hiding around, keeping everything a secret. Here we go, adding a couple more gates for Mista on his side. It looks like a gate for Fraer, and might be going for a 2-gate expand. Oh, there's a 3rd gate, never mind. Looks like both players might be going for some sort of 3-gate pressure to defense. And yeah, this is very interesting to watch, deciding what both players will do. Both players, again, we do see the pylon getting some map awareness, plus I get to see get to warp in on low ground if they want to get sneak some units out of there. But basically, it looks like both players want to put some sort of aggression on each other. The warp gate is just about to finish up. A little over 3/4 is done for Mista. On the backside, same thing for Fraer, close to 3/4 is done as well, plus a couple additional gates finishing up. And there we go, Twilight Council finishing up, so this might be actually a 3-gate blink build, if not into DTs. I definitely like this right now. Fraer, the movement, he's got great map control, great map vision. He's got a stalker moving around, making sure there's no probe that can scout out, can run by. Knows there's nothing at the 3rd, and puts even a proxy pylon over here by the 3rd base, just in case, so you could warp in something or see if there's any kind of drop. So it looks like both players right now are actually going to go for some sort of blink build. Literally, we're watching similar builds show up right now. Both players' blink is dead even. Both robos are about to finish up. Mista a little bit quicker on it. And again, both players are sitting on 3-gate. This is really kind of weird and odd to watch because both players flipped that coin and both landed on heads. So I guess we're going to just see who's got better control, better micro, and better positioning between both of the players. The good news for Freyr, he does have a probe right here, so he at least knows there's no expansion. Meanwhile, unfortunately, Mista doesn't. He is moving a probe out, trying to get a little bit of scattered information. Might even put a pylon. And look at this, man. Literally, both players are mirroring the hell out of each other right now. Pylon here, pylon there, pylon at the top right side of Mista's base, bottom left side of Freyr's base. Literally, we're watching. This is the definition of mirror matchup, man. Mirrors. Eight stalkers and 2 zealots to 7 stalkers and 1 zealot plus an observer coming out. Yeah, this is pretty entertaining. Now both armies actually might have a chance to meet up each other. You're going to try to move out. Now this is going to be a little bit of a problem right now. Mista has his observer going around, going to go check out the main of Freyr. Meanwhile, Freyr has his observer with his army, and this could be a huge advantage with the blink stalkers. He's going to be able to blink right on up here. And does Mista see this yet? No, he doesn't. Barely out of range. There we go. Stalker pops in. He's going to have to react to that. And oh, this could be huge. Unfortunately, Mista took his expansion, thought he was safe, but now he realizes blink stalkers are within his base. And this is just going to be very annoying to deal with. They're sniping the pylons down. And now Mista's supply block can't do anything about it. Guardian shield goes up and Freyr just backs up, but already a little bit of a win, taking out 2 pylons, forcing the cancel on the expansion, and that hurts. A little bit of economy, about 100 minerals have gone down. So on the backside, Freyr, knowing what's going on with Mista, decides to take his expansion, getting his first immortal out right now. Probe count is fairly similar. The only thing right now for advantage is the fact that immortals are coming out, the fact that he lost 2 of those pylons as well, making it a little bit of a problem situation for Mista. He needs to unsupply block himself, and I mean not supply block, I mean block himself from supply. Yeah, what am I talking about? Mista, meanwhile, is bunching up the stalker numbers, going bigger and bigger and bigger, and looks like Freyr's looking to press up into the natural up here. I don't know if Not sure if Mista will be completely ready for this. Needs to throw down, or at least try to get down there if possible. But, oh no, this is so bad right now for Mista. Freyr moving up right now. Oh, ramp is completely force field. He can't handle this right now. Has to force a cancel. Knows he can't get down there. If he blinks his stalkers down there, the stalkers are going to be completely vulnerable by themselves. Trying to take on that amount of stalkers plus zealots plus sentries. I mean, that's just going to be very rough. Now Mista's supply blocked even more, and the fact that that observer's still around hovering over the Freyr's army is just becoming more and more pain in the butt. Mista's just falling further and further behind, but to no avail. Don't give up on Mista, man. Pulling out all the tricks right now. Grabbing an expansion over here at the bottom right side of the map, and it's going to be very up to Freyr to scout that out and find that, or he's going to think he has a huge advantage. Now, as we see the Observer, I still don't understand why the Observer is hanging out here and not over his army. That way it could help out. But, you know what? Might have just kind of forgotten about it. No big deal. The problem right now becomes is Freyr's army is starting to get a little bit too big. I mean, he's only got 1 sentry, but that's all he needs. The fact that he's got 2 immortals is going to be very hard to handle. Meanwhile, Mista getting out his first immortal and getting also the robotics base. So Mista's really trying to tech up at the wrong time. Freyr's going to push up there and basically force another cancel out of Mista. Mista blinks down there. He's going to try to handle this army, but again, just basically given the eye test, this is not going to go well for Mista. He's going to have to force another cancel, and again, he has his base down here at the bottom right side, but again, constantly forcing these cancel for the 3rd time. This is not the first time, guys. This is the 3rd time he's forcing that cancel. And yeah, Mista just says well played, man. Freyr, good positioning, force a lot of cancels. Has too good of an army, and Mista realized he can't take that on. RoX has taken the 3-2 lead. Very anticlimactic, huh? That was kind of